Well, good Friday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. We are your Roku access for weather in Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana. Also available right here on Facebook, if you're watching us on that platform, and on our YouTube channel as well. Join us in Facebook or YouTube in the comments section this morning for our Friday, and let me know where you're watching the broadcast from, how the weather is unfolding for you. We probably know with that said, because not that we're clairvoyant or anything, but because it's just been sort of a stagnant weather pattern, right? And maybe let us know what you have plans in for the course of the weekend. We are coming to you live from our weather studio that's on the 5th floor of the Wellness Center building at Christus, Southeast Texas, right next door to Christus Hospital, where you can see facing west from the studio vantage point. We've got a great shot of the AirEvac life support helicopter that is going in and out all day, and of course been working overtime in the sense that the weather has been nice for the last several days. Nice in the sense that we have not seen any rain, but not so nice as far as temperatures and heat in with us. Right now we're at 80 degrees here at our studio. Mostly sunny skies. We're at 94% on our humidity reading, and winds are, we had west winds, or at least northwest winds, but it's calm right now. We're not going to be seeing much in the form of wind in for the next several days. Obviously, we want to talk about not only the extreme warm conditions that we're going to be seeing, which again today some areas upper 90s, but we'll also touch on tropics too, with plenty of sunshine mixed in with some late clouds this afternoon in for the area. 95 to 97 the high. We'll see an overnight low of 78 and back up to the mid to upper 90s over the course of the weekend, and rain chances on the weekend. It's not a big rain chance, and I'm really leaning toward the rain chances that we do see. The better chance is going to be on Sunday. High pressure still keeping clouds and rain away from southeast Texas, let alone the entire Lone Star State, all of Louisiana as well. And on our X-Rad Doppler radar provided by Sam Trevino and the gang at Roofing 911, that backs that story up, right? So we're going to continue to, again, see high pressure dominate the area as it does supply sinking air, very stable air, nevertheless doesn't allow for much in the form of change to be working its way in. So we are now blanketed in a heat advisory for all of southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana, but man, I couldn't remember the last time we've seen so many counties and parishes of Louisiana covered by the heat advisory. So again, be extra careful. In the sense that you might be having extended amount of hours outside. Have plenty of bottled water. Keep in mind, not only your kids that are going to be outside playing, allow them to have some shade somewhere. Same goes for your pets. Make sure you change out that water bowl so it doesn't get too hot for them, and make sure they also have some shade to get in during the course of the day. Heat index readings could get up to 108 to 110 for the course of the day today. So keep that in mind. We're at 81 degrees here at our studio in Beaumont at the Wellness Center building at Christus, Southeast Texas. 78 right now in Port Arthur. Orange checks in under sunny skies there at 77. 81 in Houston and Galveston Island at the 83 degree mark. Let's talk tropics, and again, the disturbance that is now on top of Cuba. Yesterday on top of the Dominican Republic and Haiti, and now that's considered Invest 95. The National Hurricane Center has a 60% probability of it becoming tropical in nature during the next 48 hours and a 90% probability of tropical formation during the next 7 days. And again, we are pretty confident with that as pretty much all of the elements are in place. Now, with that said, we certainly want to see the steering elements or steering properties of the atmosphere to be in our favor, although we don't wish it on anybody else. But as of this point, does look like the storm, again, you can see most of the modeling data will be making its way in on the Gulf Coast side of Florida by Sunday and actually Monday. Let's Let me run the GFS model for you and let you see what this looks. Again, this is one of many models that are run, but seems to have at least a decent handle on it. A lot of widespread moisture. This is taken at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, where a lot of Cuba still seeing it's not very well organized. However, when we advance this does get a little bit better organized through Saturday, through tomorrow afternoon, where it is still over the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Waters are prime for tropical formation and really nothing to deter it from continuing to form. So this is as of Saturday. Let's go into Sunday. Onshore close to maybe Tampa or Orlando. Widespread rain, but as far as hazardous conditions, obviously we're going to be seeing elevated tidal activity for the folks in Florida at this point with this storm approaching that area. But it really doesn't look like it's going to be one of those worst case scenarios. Although a lot of the rain seems to be, as the model progresses, seems to migrate toward the northern half of the storm, or northern sector of the storm. Let's go in through Monday, where the storm is now off the coast of the Carolinas and a little bit more organized at that point. And we'll go in through Tuesday, and Tuesday it seems to be really well organized and off the coast of North Carolina at that point. Again, modeling data, this is all computer generated. Nevertheless, it's something we're going to be watching for you here at Southeast Texas Express as the weekend progresses, and we'll certainly be passing any vital information along to you as well. We've got, again, a frontal system in the form of a cold front, and it's hard to use that word cold because it just, the cold temperatures are certainly going to be working its way behind it, or cooler, let's say it that way, because nothing cold at all as far as the effects of this front in Southeast Texas. But as that front comes through, we're going to be looking at, again, an added element of rain because of the instability provided by that front. And I think it's going to be really containing itself for most of the day on Sunday. As high pressure, again, this afternoon still seems to be the norm. That high will eventually start breaking down, or at least moving west. And as it does, it's going to open the door for this front to sort of very slowly work its way down. This is as of Sunday, where we're going to be looking at, again, the better opportunity for rain to be moving its way in to the Gulf Coast. Yesterday we peaked at 96, started the morning off at 74. You see, really close to our norms for this time of the year. And our record high set back in 2023, wasn't all that long ago, 101. It's certainly going to feel that way today, but I'm glad that the actual air temperature is not making it up to that. Sabine Pass, 2 high and 2 low tides, final low at 8:47 tonight. Sun was up as of 6:36, sun setting at 8:08 tonight. Here's our forecast today, brought to you by the great folks at Wave Solutions. Partly cloudy, we're looking at 95, the expected high today. Southwest winds 5 miles per hour, so we're not going to get any help from the wind at all. Tonight, mostly clear to partly cloudy, down to 78. Here's our extended outlook, sponsored by Top Deck Flooring. Again, a rain-free day today, and I really think tomorrow's going to be rain-free too. But look for that 20% coverage of showers to return by the time we get to Sunday, and at that point, we'll be looking at bringing rain chances in because of the positioning of the front. Again, it's our Friday, and we want to say good morning to some folks. So in the event that you're on Facebook, please join me and let me know just how the weather is unfolding for you. But mainly, let me know where you're watching the broadcast from. That's the most important thing. And we do want to remind you of a few certain elements. Obviously, we are available right here on Facebook, which you might be watching this morning from, but also on the YouTube platform. But we're also, if you do your television viewing at home on a Roku device, if you're streaming your broadcast, make sure that you download our Weather Channel on your television. Just do a search for Southeast Texas Express anywhere that you find your other stations, your Hulu, Netflix, Paramount, any one of those channels. Just do a search for Southeast Texas Express, and we'll be giving you 24-hour a day, 7-day a week weather for Southeast Texas, and absolutely free. There's no download fee. There's no subscription charge. This is a absolutely free channel. So let's say good morning to a few folks right out of the box, right out of the first horse out of the race. Out of the gates is Commissioner Chris Kirkendall. Love the weather updates. Thank you, Commissioner. We appreciate it. Love all the work that you do for us as well in Hardin County, and the majority of Hardin County, we might say. So thank you, Commissioner Kirkendall. We'll certainly be keeping you updated. On another note, on a radio note, I might be giving you a buzz a little later on this afternoon. Get your help there, too. Let's say good morning to Earl LaGrop. Earl says, thanks for the report. You bet. Thanks, Earl, for tuning in. And we do want to remind you, too, to spread the word about our broadcast. We want to get as many people downloading and supporting the Southeast Texas Express Facebook page. So get your friend, and during the course of the day, encourage your friends to follow the Southeast Texas Express page. Also, on your mobile phone, download Southeast Texas Express from Google Play or the App Store, okay? It'll have our radio station on the Listen Now button. On the Watch Now, you get all of our Roku weather updates right here. Let's say good morning to our good friend, Denise Allen. Happy Friday from Beaumont, Texas. And happy Friday to you, too, Denise. Denise has become one of our regulars, and we really, really appreciate it. Very much. Let's say good morning to our good friend in Nederland, and she did exactly what we asked. We want to know where these folks are watching the broadcast from, so we sort of get a little bit of a heads up on where the broadcast is reaching. This is Betty Elliott. Betty, thanks so much for watching, and again, encourage your friends there in Nederland to do the same, to like and follow our Facebook page. An old class buddy right here, Doug Bean and Groves. Looks so beautiful outside this morning. Doug, again, we grew up on Graves Avenue in Groves. And in fact, Doug was my carpool. Well, I don't know if Doug remembers that. He probably hated every minute of it because he was one of the first guys on the block to get his driver's license. So guess what? He gets tapped to pick up all of the kids. And unfortunately, the shortest kid on the street, and I was one of them. And Doug picked up me and about, 4 other people, Doug? We all crammed in your car to get to school. But it's good to connect with you again, Doug, and let's do it again. We need to give away one of our coffee mugs, and we do have our winner. The winner sent a message in earlier and told us that they wanted a mug, and I need to announce that real quick. Let me set mine down and display the new coffee mug, which is here. I need to make a graphic for you so you can really see the detail. But this is made by Brenda Walton, who owns the Nifty Bee. It's a Facebook page, and she makes specialty gifts, customized gifts, for you to buy, and it's right there on Facebook. The Nifty Bee, just the letter B. Check her out. She's in Lumberton, and she crafted these cups. I've been having these for, she did the very first one about 5 years ago, and it's pretty cool. This is the newer model cup. We've only given a few of these away, but it's pretty cool. It's got the download QR codes on there, all the ways you can see and hear Southeast Texas Express, and it's got a little weather indicator on the back. But we want to give one away to somebody that earlier in the week said that they wanted one, and we're going to craft this contest a little bit better as we go. But our winner this morning for this Friday is Christy Bartow. Christy, you are the winner of this absolutely brand. I did not drink out of it. You won't see any coffee stains on this one at all. I'll have it back in the box, wrapper, how to care for your cup as well, Christy. But this is going out to Christy Bartow. She goes to church with me in Lumberton at Infant Jesus. So you've got it there, Christy. And Christy also says, let's see, good morning, how's Saturday looking? Coming on late. Hope to see y'all in the family at Family Day tomorrow at Christ Central, right? we'll certainly do everything we can to be there, Christy. I'll bring the cup to you. Save you there. So, again, thanks so much for joining me on Southeast Texas Express this morning. We want to encourage you to ask all of your friends to do the same. Follow our page on Facebook and on YouTube as well. And make sure you set that notification bell to all. That way when we do one of these updates and give away one of our cups, you'll be notified automatically, and we'll be able to present our broadcast to you without you thinking about going on and logging in. So, again, Meteorologist Dana Melancon. If anything changes, obviously, we'll update you over the course of today or the weekend. But if not, if nothing changes, we'll be joining you first thing Monday morning. Don't forget on Saturday morning, we got the Saturday morning cartoon show. And that's on the radio station with Todd Trimmy. I'll be guest hosting the show for him this Saturday morning. So log into Southeast Texas Express, listen to the show. We got a lot of fun on that Saturday morning. And then on Sunday morning, we've got our Cajun Express radio show. It is the most listened to radio show in all of South Texas, probably Southwest Louisiana on Sunday morning as well. So join me on Southeast Texas Express all weekend long. I'm Meteorologist Dana Melancon. Thanks so much for letting me join you this Friday. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have an equally nice weekend as well.